Hello everybody, this is Wendy Sanford Green, your digital marketing queen, and I'm in Carline picking up my kids today. Wanted to reach out to everybody and talk a little bit about GMB, as I refer to it, and as most people in the industry in marketing refer to it, otherwise known as Google My Business. Google has tried over the years to create social platforms. They have tried to do many different endeavors that were not huge successes. Google My Business has been where they hit the nail on the head. And that ties into Google Maps and the listings there. It ties into websites and it ties into social platforms and review platforms. So Google My Business is something that it really pays to take the time to get right. And so you look at Google My Business, and I've referenced before that it's a relationship that you're having. You need to romance Google. Google My Business is not your side chick. Google My Business is your wife. So take the time to keep that relationship going well, and it will serve you well for the long haul. And so knowing that with Google My Business, make sure that you've built out everything. Provide your job, or not your job title, I'm sorry, your business name accurately and how you want it correctly put out across the internet. And make sure that matches. Make sure that your hours are up to date and consistent, and that your products and services are well detailed out. Prices, if there are prices, are there. Any COVID protocols you may be following at this time, put those in there as well. Address, location information, that sort of thing. Things that you don't want to do are things like putting an address or a location that isn't your physical address. So a post office box or a post office address, those sorts of things will get your Google My Business completely taken down. It's looked at as almost creating kind of a fraud with Google My Business and misinformation, because people just want to get on the map and they want to do it organically, so they feel like they need an address and a location that they may not be in. So you can serve an area, but you need to put accurate addresses and locations. You will be asked to verify your listing, and there are different ways that verification process happens. Sometimes it's just based upon the information that you've provided. Most of the time it's through a postcard sent via the mail, and then you enter a code that's on that postcard. So when you're building out your Google My Business, remember that Google is trying to change the way we internet, and it is successfully doing it. So Google My Business is taking people from their searches and answering their searches, but keeping them on Google. So there is a way to click to get to the website. There's a way to click to get to directions, but they're really hoping that everybody will just intentionally stay within Google and on Google to get all the information they need. So you want to be able to provide all of that to Google, so they reward you favorably for doing what they're hoping that you will do. So Google is the predominantly used platform in terms of searches and queries, and to show up there and be a favorite on Google takes a lot of work, but in doing so, just do the right thing. Don't incentivize people for those 5-star reviews, but do incentivize people to leave reviews. Share those reviews. Don't have anybody create 7 different Google accounts and leave reviews from one IP address. That can get penalized. Even sometimes having a location, a computer in your lobby and asking people to leave a review right there or on a tablet can look shady, because it's all happening from one location and one IP address. So be wary of those sorts of things. It's better to click or to send out a review request with an extension or a hyperlink for them to click on, or a QR code to scan, that sort of thing. So getting those reviews is an awesome tool to help with Google My Business, and it's definitely something that you should keep up with. Google will see that. Also your social ads and things like that, your social newsfeed posts, keeping up with those and having that all synced to Google My Business is important, because Google will see that you're doing things online, off-site optimization that we talked about the other day. So you'll want to do that as well. But then also on your Google My Business account, you're going to want to put up posts and new photos and things like that, new events, updates, product updates, that sort of thing, often. So you'll want to do it at least every 7 days. Those do fall off of the radar with Google, so you'll want to keep that up so that they see that you're putting fresh content out there on their page as well as on your social platforms. That's it for today. I'm keeping it short, sweet, and to the point. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and please message me with any questions that you may have. Again, this is Wendy Sanford Green, the Digital Marketing Queen, and please don't forget to like my videos that help you out, subscribe to my channel, and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss one of these little gems of helpful marketing tips for small and medium business owners. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.